Hey, this is Rebecca Dirks for PremierGuitar.com. We're here at Winter NAMM 2013, checking out what's new from Dunlop, MXR, Way Huge, and you got a number of new pedals, but I find these tiny little fuzz faces especially adorable. Can you tell me about them?
Yes, they're very fun and cute. What we've done is, like the big guy, we've just shrunk everything down, kept the same sort of form factor, which is very familiar, but we've added a couple of niceties like a power adapter and an LED status bypass light. But we offer 3 different flavors, and the reason is because the fuzz face over the years has had a couple of different iterations and different topology, or not so much topology, but part changes over the years to make it sound certain ways. And so what we have offered is the light, the hammer tone is the Hendrix fuzz, which is the BC 108s, but tuned to that sort of era. And then the red is the actual germanium transistors, which are hand selected and painfully adjusted and selected to get a very nice sort of a warm but yet very pronounced fuzz. But the blue is a BC 108 as well, but it's voiced and selected to get a really nice bright crispy punch. So we got a couple of different flavors going in fuzz, and well, let's just give it a listen here. Let's start off with the Hendrix. So that's a very dark, classic sort of sound. We'll move over to here, which is the germanium. It'll be very overdriven, saturated. And then the blue, which is the BC 108s tuned to a more brighter, a little bit more of an edgier tone. So the 3, a little variety, looks great, very pedal board friendly. You can fit a lot of them on your pedal. So
how much do these little guys run?
Well, that's the other thing. It's pocketbook friendly too, $99.
Cool. And are they available now?
They are going to be shipping in certain concessions. I think this may be shipping first, or this is going to be shipping a little later. So we're just kind of staggering things. All right.
Sounds good. Collect them all, right? And you have a new expression pedal too.
This new expression pedal, what we've done is we kind of shrunk our large volume control to be a little more ergonomic on the pedal board, but also it offers another little feature, which is an expression out. So it's a two-function pedal. Classic 250K special taper pot for the volume, and then a 10K the linear taper for an expression, and it's got a couple of different internal functions as to can change the configuration, because not all expression pedals and manufacturers have the same configuration. So this is configurable to match up most of expression pedal needs. So anyway, right now we have it hooked up to the Super Puss, and we're having to control the delay time. right there, you know, you got a lot of different features that you can control. We also have the ringworm, which right now is controlling the modulating frequency. So the new expression pedal, the Volume X, or the Dunlop Volume X. 119th Street, can't be beat. That's great.
Very cool. And last here on the end is we're going to have a little fun with the new talk box. Can you tell us about this one?
Sure. The talk box basically is a driver that drives a tube to the sound. You modulate the sound like a wah-wah pedal, a filter through your mouth. Well, so what we've done is we put the amplifier, the driver, all in one, and special tailored a distortion circuit so it replicated an amplifier as you would distorting to get the right tone up the tube. We also do offer a tone knob which you can adjust, and we also offer an output volume, so you can really rattle your teeth or, you know, back it down, practice in your bedroom, or you can really go crazy with the gain or back it off to get a little grit. So it's kind of a versatile pedal as far as even its tone, but its function is basically to send the sound up the tube, and Tal will modulate it with his voice and do a few things. It also is true hardwire bypass, so when you put in your series of your pedals, and when you turn this on, it shuts everything off, and it just sends the information to the tube.
All right, well that's very cool. How much is this one going to go for?
So this is going to go for $169 list.
No, you don't need an amp with that.
You don't need an amp, which is a great thing. It also, you can practice in your bedroom. You put in your gig bag. It's very portable, and it also has a power supply. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can turn the mic off. Here, let me show you. You can practice all day in your bedroom. Don't even need a PA or a mic. You have a number of your dentist that you get.
It's gonna take my feelings out.
What we did is we really tried to get the most classic amp combination into the old Heil talk box and get that sort of nice grit and growl, and so that's where the distortion circuit came to be, and it took a little tweaking to just get it right and A-beat it in a lot of different situations, but we really feel like we really kind of nailed it.
Hey, this is Rebecca Dirks with PremierGuitar.com. We are here at the Jim Dunlop booth at Winter NAMM 2013, checking out what's new from the MXR bass line of pedals, and you've got a couple new ones this year, right?
Yes, we do. We're excited to offer the bass overdrive and the bass chorus, and we'll just focus right now on the bass overdrive now, and a couple of features that we have, which is a great overdrive, but we managed to try to preserve, again, the bass tones. And the way you kind of do that, even in an overdrive, is you add a little bit of clean in too. And that now is controllable, fully controllable with an actual separate clean knob. And we tailored that clean signal not to just be dry, but shaped in a way so that it tonally brings the bass characteristic up, but it also matches the overdrive tone as well. So it really adds a cleanliness, but still retaining that kind of grit and punch. But let's just give a listen and see hear what I'm talking about.
All right, I'll take it away, Dale.
control, which shapes the actual distortion tone. So you got a lot of great variations between drive and then shaping the drive tone and then mixing it in with that special EQ'd clean signal and then overall volume. True hardwire bypass. And I think it looks great myself. I like that color. So the bass overdrive from Bass Innovations from MXR.
Cool. And the other one is the chorus, right?
This is the bass chorus deluxe, and a couple of things you see right off the bat. It's kind of a lot of knobs, but they're fairly straightforward. It has 3 knobs, which pretty much everybody who's used chorus knows about, and that is the rate of modulation, the intensity of the chorus, and then the depth, as far it moves. We also added a feature which is a flanger, which actually was sculpted for the bass to make that sort of flanging sound still bass friendly, not too over the top, but when you engage the flanger, the intensity turns into a feedback or regeneration control. So there's a lot of great parameters there. But the 2 upper knobs is a bass and treble, and they're active, so you can get actually a cut or a boost. And for the bass, we've in the center control, when the bass is at the center, I actually take about 2.5 dB of bass out of the modulated signal just to tighten up the bass. What happens with the bass is that you want to hear the upper harmonics chorus, but not really the low end, so it kind of gets in the way. And then to further that, I have a thing called a crossover. It takes the bass signal completely out of the chorus signal, and then I add bass to the drive signal. So it really just shimmers the upper stuff, and the lower stuff plays tight. So, well, let's give it a listen. Everything kind of straight up in the middle. Flanging. That EQ. So that's it, Bass Chorus Deluxe.
And if people want to learn more about these pedals, where can they go online?
They can go to jimdunlop.com, see our sound bites, and check out our critiques and interviews. Also, where can they go to?
Well, they can also go to premierguitar.com, or you can subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch all of the news from NAMM and more information on these pedals and everything else at the show. So thank you very much, Bob.
Thank you so much for stopping by. NAMM 2013.
This is Rebecca Dirks for premierguitar.com.